Yeah, I don't think people think enough about the economic implications of this. What costs more, what rewards more, and certainly that's an element of producer responsibility that's missing, and we as industry would like to see that revisited. The reason why producers are made responsible for waste is to provide some level of incentive towards either better waste management or use of better materials or more recycling. At the moment that doesn't work. When the financial mechanisms don't make us directly responsible for what we do, it's just an average payment. So I would say that's probably true, certainly in my experience. It's certainly interesting to see more of that. There are other elements of the package, for example, how we should design our products as producers. There are some good ideas in there are some not so good ideas in there, and I think industry need to engage in a dialogue.
Well, I think the industry after the last 4 years actually quite gets it and realizes there is an enormous potential in the waste industry being the purveyor, the supplier of raw materials to other industries throughout the continent. And I think that we do know what an opportunity there is to expand our business. And I think probably that's why we are so concerned that the circular economy package is a good one, it is ambitious, but above all, it is implemented and tightly controlled.
There's a danger of oversimplifying the whole thing, because largely the economy and products aren't developed by a room of designers sitting around the table. In the same way, a load of waste companies don't just come up with things in that sort of very simplified construct. However, there have been some interesting workshops where producers bring certain new products to a workshop with the waste industry, and they look at it and say, okay, well, I've just invested in a facility that could deal with waste currently, but my facility couldn't handle your new product. So what's happening? How do we deal with this? So the waste industry has often said we like to have better visibility, what's coming down the chain. We need to better understanding, and perhaps a dialogue with producers can flag that up. But of course, products are developed not only by individual designers. There's a whole army of people, engineers, managers, procurement specialists, and perhaps by thousands of people in multiple tiers developing different aspects and different components. So it isn't going to be solved by just having a dialogue between a few designers and a few waste companies. It's a lot deeper and a lot more complex than that.
I think for some countries it's a dream, but Europe is made up of 28 countries. There are 28 different realities out there, and I think that some countries are looking at the circular economy package with a great deal of enthusiasm and a great potential to be able to realise its ambitions. Other countries are living it as an imposition, and they're living in fear of it.
How effective will the package be overall? Well, I guess it will make its mistakes, and I guess it will have its successes at the same time. But it puts together and bundles together all of the plans that policymakers have to deal with recycling and waste, and is a method of taking them forward. I think history will judge how effective it is, but I would be prepared to bet that we will have a circular economy package number 2, number 3, number 4, because this isn't something that's going to be resolved to everybody's satisfaction overnight.